What's up, guys? So I got some more CDs to show off. So start off with, we have, see, make sure, yeah, it's facing the right side. How to Destroy Angels, self-titled EP. So this was a side project of Nine Inch Nails. I don't think they're active anymore because their only full-length album recently celebrated its 10-year anniversary. So yeah, they've been inactive for about 10 years now. I think they released one EP that I don't have, but otherwise I have, this EP and their album. So there's the disc. There's the back of it, no booklet or anything. So yeah, like I said, it features Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, his wife, Mariqueen Maindig. I think that's how you pronounce the last name or maiden name or whatever. But she does most of the vocals. Get a little bit of vocals from Trent. And then you get Atticus Ross doing various instruments in production. And Rob Sheridan doing all the art and design for it. They counted him as a member of the band. And as I said, I do have their album, Welcome Oblivion. It's a pretty solid album. Like I said, even though they've been inactive, I would really like to see them get back together, get more music. I think the main reason why they've been inactive is, I think Mariqueen's been just focused on being a mom. I think they have like 5 or 6 kids. And yeah, she posts a lot of mom-type pictures on Instagram, so even though Trent's been staying active, I think, she's kind of settled into the family life. And it's just kind of funny to me to think of Trent being a family man now, just because of all the angry, self-destructive music that he's released. But they're in a different stage of life now. Next, we have Imagine Peace, a.k.a. The Flaming Lips, At Last Eats Christmas. This is kind of a secret Christmas album that isn't secret anymore. Pretty weird, kind of a mix of like Indian, psychedelic, synthesizer, piano, jazz. It's unique. Most of the songs are instrumental. Oh, I had a sticker that just fell out. Where did it go? Oh, right in my lap. If you've watched my videos long enough, you know that a lot of times I end up looking like an idiot. But, yeah. A little bit of information, fictional information about this, because like I said, this is kind of a fake band that was actually the Flaming Lips. The members of this band are Imagine Peace on piano, Ami Nagbong on the laughing, crying glider synthesizer, and Shaniyu Bupal on drone, sitar, and baritone tambura. But I think the vocals on this were done by Steve Drost, who's kind of more of a co-lead than a full-time lead like Wayne Coyne, but he does a lot of the weird falsetto vocals, so that's why I think he did the vocals on there, because it just sounds like his trademark falsetto. All right, next we have the International Noise Conspiracy's Survival Sickness. So this was Dennis Lyxzén's first post-Refused band. I think it was his first. I know he has one band, AC4, that I haven't heard a whole lot of. I don't know when that band was active. So he may have had a band in between International Noise Conspiracy and Refute. This is kind of one of his more prominent. Like they released a pretty good number of albums. I think somewhere around 5, but I mean they kind of fell into obscurity. A lot of people don't know about International Noise Conspiracy, which is a shame. I describe it as kind of garage punk type music. Of the 2 albums that I have, this one's my personal favorite. So, take a look at it. I probably should get some more from them because they're pretty fucking cool. Like I said, they're kind of a more obscure, deep cut band, so it's not like their albums cost an arm and a leg. They tend to be pretty cheap. And then I also have their album, A New Morning, Changing Weather. There's the back of it. I forgot to show that, but yeah, sort of what I call poster style insert. Didn't even realize this is how the organization of my collection went, but we go from one Dennis Lyxzén project to another. As notice, I don't even have the disc in here, so I'm gonna go get it real quick. All right, so next up from Invasion, we have The Beautiful Stories. Like I said, this is a Dennis Lyxzén project. As you can see, I got signed on a pre-order, but yeah, this is sort of a few new projects more recently that haven't got albums out yet. This is one of his more recent, they're still active projects of his. It's kind of more dark, post-punk, gothic type stuff. You know, new wave, whatever you want to call it. This was marketed as an album, but it only has 7 songs, so however you view that. I mean, it feels more like an EP. If you were to call this an album, if I can be honest, this is probably my least favorite one. I mean, it has some nice experimentation. I just don't really feel like it always really hits well. It's just not as fun and catchy as their other albums. I kind of feel like it's one of those bands that just catchier works better for them than more funky experimentation. Because, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, are in more of the music connoisseur circle, such as myself, you know, they tend to think that less accessible music tends to be better, but honestly, I don't really think that's necessarily always the case. I mean, there are just some bands that, you know, do fun, catchy music better than they do, you know, more, what's the word I'm looking for? Word slipped my mind. Ambitious music. But yeah, close it out. We got my only Iron and Wine album, Our Endless Numbered Days. Honestly, I don't really feel that compelled to get more Iron and Wine. I mean, this album is pretty decent. It has a bonus disc of like 2 demos and an extra song that didn't make the cut. Yeah, this is kind of, you know, indie folk type stuff. It's pretty decent. You know, I've heard a handful of his songs from outside of this, and I mean, it's alright. But like I said, I just don't really feel strong need to get more music from him. So yeah, that is the albums I'm going to show you for today, and I will show you some more later.